collecting nuts. With it being as icy as it has been and the frozen temperatures, we come out about every few hours to check on the animal water. And I'm just going to show y'all and take y'all along and show you what we do. So sometimes we have to kick them like I was doing to see if there is how frozen it is. Too frozen, we'll just bring out a kettle full of boiling water and just pour over the top layer, at least until we can either dump it and add some fresh hot water like you seen what we were doing in the bigger pail, or just whatever we can to get some fresh water to the animals. It looks like this one it's just the top layer is frozen. So I'm going to see if I can flip it over here and dump it out, and then we'll bring out some warm water. Yeah, I don't recommend dropping it like that because you can crack your bucket. Dump on it here. So it looks like with this one, I'm just going to have to bring out a kettle of hot water and pour over it till I can get all this ice off, and then just add some hot water. And because goats are rumen animals, they need water and feed to keep their rumen flowing. And so that is one of the reasons that we do venture out every few hours, making sure that everybody's got enough water. Alright, so I'm going to run in and grab the kettle. I've already got it going inside. And then we'll get some hot water on this bucket. That way they have some fresh water. And then go check on the rabbits. How you doing, girl? Oh, you got the waddles going. Doing, girls? Huh? What do you think of this cold weather? What do you think about this weather, huh, Cheetah? See? Yeah, check out this gnarly looking icicle. Dang, that is insane. So it looks like the kids have already been out to check on the rabbits already. And we do bowls with our bunnies. Like we do water bowls. I say we just use pet bowls. The plastic ones work really good, with getting water out, because you can pour hot water in them and pop the ice out. Eventually, I do want to switch over to some of those black rubber tubs that you have at Tractor Supply, because that way you could tip them upside down and stomp on them if you need to. But the bowls do work really well, even during the winter time. You just have to be a little more gentle with the plastic ones. Some of our bunnies have metal, but the majority we just use the dog food bowls for them. They will drink more with a bowl than they will a bottle. I really hate using bottles with the bunnies, just because I want them to have enough water, and the bottles are pretty gross to clean. Oh, even Jill's gonna get in on this a little bit. Oh, you girls are just too much. Come on, girls. Come on. Hi, Tito. Hi. One of our rabbits is due here in a couple days. Actually, I think she's due in about 3 days. And so one of the things we got to do is get her nesting box ready. We do that roughly about 3 days from their due date. The other thing is though, we left our nesting boxes sitting outside here, and a lot of them have snow in them. I'm gonna have to figure out which one has the least amount of snow, see if I can get it dried up. I'm probably gonna have to take my heat gun to it and really dry it up and get it ready for. I'm really hoping using my heat gun is gonna dry this out. We may have to let it set and not give it to her till much later or even tomorrow, but we'll see. So I got all the snow melted off. We'll see if I can kind of keep working with it and maybe it'll actually dry it up. I may have to take paper towels or even towels to this to get it fully dry. Yeah, I mean, on the homestead you got to be prepared for things, but we were more focusing on these colder temperatures coming in and not really paying attention to the date on the calendar, and realized yesterday that we're like, oh crap, we have a bunny due in just a few days. So gotta get the nesting box ready for her. Oh, the joys of the life of a homesteader. So it's starting to dry up a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to let it set for a few hours and then just kind of keep coming out every couple hours and maybe hitting it a little more until I can get it dried up. So it's the next morning. I came out last night and checked on her box and it wasn't quite dry yet. But it is dry now, and so we can get this started. I'll show you how we set this up and we'll take it to Blueberry. So for starters, I like to line the box with some paper. Just standard paper a little bit. That kind of helps just absorb some of the mess in the bottom. So after adding the paper, I usually would follow that up with like an aspen bedding. And those two things would just kind of help with absorbency, because the kids are going to be staying in here for quite a while. And they're going to be peeing and stuff. And we like to have extra layers to help with absorbing all those liquids. So now that I have the paper in, I'm going to be adding just the straw bedding. And what I like to do is actually pack it in here in the back quite a ways here. Just pack it quite a bit in here for her. Alright, now that the straw is in here, we're going to take this to Blueberry. Alright, we got her box in, so she can go to work. See this big pile of hay right here though? This is hay she had already stuffed in that area. Some of that is her bedding hay, but a lot of it is her eating hay that she had already stuffed into this little area over here, already starting her nesting. Well, we got just a few days, and Miss Blueberry is gonna have some babies, hopefully. Well, now that we finally got that done, she tried to tag me when I tried to put her box in. So I have something inside I want to update y'all on. The soap that I made about 4 weeks ago is ready to test. So I'm going to take y'all into the bathroom and do a lather test on this. So it's just a little bitty piece, and I'm going to do a lather test for y'all. Wow, look at that. That is some good lather. All those bubbles. I really love how it feels. Like my hands feel really, really soft. And it smells really good too. And it's not overpowering. Now I think with the next bar of soap that I make, I'm definitely going to be adding more essential oils to it. And instead of doing the smaller amounts like I did. But definitely a huge plus. Now we don't have to buy soap anymore. I'm so excited about that. So we're really starting to warm up a lot today. Alright, so before I sign off though, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. So Miss Blueberry has been working really hard on her nest. Remember that big old pile we had earlier? Look at this thing. She is really just working hard on it. She's got a little spot right there in the back, ready for her babies. Now we just gotta wait. Hi, Blueberry. Just gotta wait. You say hi? Well, thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a good day. Bye.